Welcome to this tutorial. Still on the topic of approximation, we will be approximating the questions before us to the nearest tenths as requested. Amayodele Adebayo. The question requires us to approximate the questions 1 to 3 to the nearest 10. That is the first thing to always take note of. Okay? The question says to approximate the following to the nearest tenths. Alright? Okay, so coming down. Now, what is tenth? What do we mean by tenths? Let me give you the background, because if you do not understand the requirements, you may have trouble answering this question. So what is tenth? Tenth actually means a number. For instance, 1/10 is 1 divided by 10. Okay, so you must understand the concept of place value in decimal numbers. Like in the previous video, you may check for that video in the description below and then go watch it in case you don't understand the place value in decimal places. Okay, so in question number 1, the place value is very important. After the decimal number, the first number is the tenth, meaning this is 35 over 10. 35 over 10 is 3.5, so this is tenth. This is hundredth, meaning that we have divided 350 over 100. So the third digit here, the place value is thousands. Okay. It means we have divided everything here by 1000. Okay. So having established this point, that the first number after the decimal point is referred to as the tenth. And so the question says we should approximate these numbers, these questions, questions 1, 2, and 3. We should approximate them to the nearest tenth. Okay, now let's go to question number 1. Let's explain how we arrived at the question, at the answer here. Now, this is our target, the tenth, right? And so the principle, like we said about approximation, since 5 is our target, the subject of our approximation, we think of the next number after it, which is 0 here. 0 is less than 5. Because it is less than 5, you round it down to 0, and then you add it up to this. So 0 plus 5 is 5. That's why, having approximated, we have our answer to be 3.5. Okay, we got 3.5. Now let's go to question number 2. Our target is this. This is tenth. Okay, so the number after it is 8, and this number is greater than 5. So what will you do when it is greater than 5 is that you round it up to 1, and then you add it to this. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, I take that again. This is our target, and this is the number next to it. And the principle is that if the number next to it is greater than or equal to 5, we'll round it up to 1 and then add to our target. So 1 plus 7 is 8. So that's how we arrived at 6.8. Question number 3. Following the same principle, this is our target and the number next to it is less than 5. What do? We round this number 4 down to 0 and add to this 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. So that's how we arrive at having our answer to be 21.2. Okay, so let me do a recap. We are requested to approximate the question to the nearest tenth, and we say tenth is a number, the division of a number by 10. And after the decimal point, considering the place value, the first number after the decimal point is the tenth, like we have here, like we have here, like we have here. Okay, and so question number 1, we are approximating to the nearest tenth. So we are considering the number immediately after that, 5, which is less than 5. Because it is less than 5, we round it down to 0 and add to this. 0 plus 5 is 5, that's why we arrive at 3.5 here. The same thing we did to question number 2. Our target is 7, which is the 10th. But the number immediately after it is greater than 5, so we round it down to 1 and then we add it to 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's how we arrive at 6.8. So 7/8 has been rounded up to 8 here. Okay, and then the last question, 21. Sorry. The last question, which is 21.249. The next number is less than 5, so we round it down to 0 and add it here. So we still arrive at 21.2. And that is it on approximating numbers to the nearest tenth. Sorry, to the nearest tenth. Yes, to the nearest tenth. So thank you for your time. See you in the next video. Thank you and bye.